Hey guys, sorry it's been a while. I've been doing a lot of stuff to the bus and just wasn't sure when the right time to take a video is. So I figured I'd show you some of the updates that I've done. So I've added some toys. One includes a backup camera that plugs in here to my cigarette lighter, and I can just easily turn it on and off whenever I want. I like that it is, sorry, that cigarette lighter's kind of loose. I gotta fix that. So I like that I can turn it on whenever I want. I can have it on when I'm driving. I don't have to shift into reverse at all. So I added a backup camera, just because I blacked out the back windows, and then, so I framed out the windows, and then I also built a wall back there, which isn't extremely straight. I've been using a square as much as I could, but it's kind of hard doing building something on something that you don't know when it's going to be level, Another toy I added was a Siren, so I'll show that in a second here. So yeah, I added a Siren just for fun. I also have a Bluetooth radio I put on. I think it's pretty cool. It's got a little USB port to charge my phone. Then I'm gonna have speakers coming in, and I'll hook up the speakers. I'll wait until this car passes to sound my siren. But yeah, so it's got a couple little features on here, like a horn, siren. You could talk through it. It's pretty loud. See, I don't want to sound a siren too much because I don't want to get in trouble. It's probably just gonna get me in trouble. So yeah, that's wired up on the outside there. I'll show you in a sec. That's another thing. I got my nice little phone holder on here. It's pretty sticky and doesn't move. And then that's also on sticky, so it's not gonna move either. Gonna come out here, and Siren's right up on top there. I drilled it right in the top, and I ran all the wiring in through the dash, so you can't see any of the wiring. I like to make everything incognito. There's my backup camera right up there. It's got night vision on it, so I can see at night. I also added a trailer hitch, so I'll be able to tow my car. I just bolted it into the frame of the bus. Started planning out my electricity. I got my electrical boxes, and I'm placing them according to my floor plan where I'm going to put them. So I'll start running wires soon. I got to run out and get a couple more boxes because when I went to go get those, they only had 3 left in stock. So I got to run back and get them. I'm just waiting for them to stock them back up again. But yeah, all the framing, I put 2x2 on the top, 2x4s in the middle to hold the windows in place because I took out all the black pieces that were in the middle. That's over there. But yeah, all the black pieces were holding the windows in there, so I put wood there instead. I think that's nicer looking. It looks more natural. I'll cover this with plywood or wood paneling. I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do for the walls. But the reason why that one is straight down, it actually worked out fine because I wanted to put an outlet there anyways. But I was trying to decide on what design I was going to do for the walls. If I was going to do 2x4 straight down and then 2x2s in between. But I figured the 2x2 in between and a 2x4 was better because then it'll be easier to run my wiring, and I could just put little holders on the wall. It'll be a lot easier to run it that way. And then I'm thinking I'm going to put my fuse box somewhere in this wall. So that's why I started building it, because I'm going to start running my wiring and everything, and I need to be able to run it to where I'm going to put my fuse box. So this is going to be my little garage area here. I think it's pretty nice. It'll be a nice little roomy spot. I'll put my little, just ignore the Flex Seal. I had a couple water leaks today, and I was trying to find out where the leak was coming from. At first I thought it was coming from the wall. Turned out it was coming from some of the windows, so I had to take the windows out and reseal them, and then make sure I seal them up really good on the outside as well. But yeah, I kind of got my floor wet a little bit over here, and it warped a little bit, which I was extremely mad about because it's an expensive floor since I spent almost $500 on plywood. But it is what it is. I had to get the plywood, and prices aren't going down anytime soon. I'm sure you guys know that. But yeah, it's not a big deal because this part will be underneath my bed anyways. I think I'm going to do an internal water tank. I'm changing up my floor plan a lot. My bed is actually going to sit this way instead of sitting this way. And then I've seen people raise it up and then put the freshwater tank underneath there, and then you can see your freshwater levels. So I already ordered the freshwater tank. They'll be coming in soon, and I'll start running my plumbing as well. I got a water pump coming. It's hooked up to 12 volt. I don't know if you saw on the dash earlier when I was over here, I got a bunch of 12 volt wiring because I'll run that to the fuse box as well, but then also run it to the battery, so that way I can, run the water pump while I'm driving and stuff like that. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to run battery cables because I want to put an inverter over here for my entertainment system. I'm going to have, my game systems here, and then my TV. But I want to be able to have that going while I'm driving, so if friends come with me on a road trip that they're able to, play video games while I'm driving on these long trips. So I'm figuring out how I'm going to run. I might go up through here and go through the roof. I'm not exactly positive yet. I'm still figuring that out. I was able to figure out which wires were for the speakers. So I saved those as one of the speakers I had left from when I tore everything apart. I have my other speaker wires over here. So I'm gonna put, I'm thinking either putting a speaker here or there, and then the second one over on this side. And then this will just be for the driver pretty much. I mean, people in the back will still probably be able to hear it a little bit, but I just needed something to be able to play my audio on these rides, because like it's like it's really loud on the bus, and I just need to get some kind of audio going, you know? I can't drive in silence. It's ridiculous. That's about all I got. I think I covered everything that I got. The backup camera, the siren, the radio, putting up walls. I framed out the windows. That's about it. I'm pretty sure my last video showed that the floor was, yeah, you guys saw my floor plan already. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys right now. I'll keep you updated with anything else. Thanks for watching.